Hello folks and welcome back to Blueprints, where last time we solved apparently the puzzle of the music words. The words in the pieces of music. The bold words read out. First words on the sheets are the true message, and then the first word said, find among the white trees under two stones, which we dug into the amongst the birch trees near the campsite and found a floor plan for a conservatory, which nominally changes the relative floor plans in your house. However, I'm hoping that in and of itself it does more things than that. Regardless, let's go out and see if we can find. Let's do the outside room first. Because it might change how we view what we do today. Shelter, root cellar. I am tempted by cellar, not gonna lie. Not cellar, shelter. I'm tempted by shelter. Root cellar, we have gotten root cellar before, I think. Tool shed. 2 special items, metal detector, and the watering can. The watering can we figured out is damn good. First time you enter every green room, you gain a gem. You spend water, you can gem, you can refill the water up. Definitely in the kitchen and probably anywhere else you can get a tap. That's good to know, though. I was thinking, can you fill it up? A, can you fill it in the pool? And B, would that be a good idea for the plants? Because pool water should probably be chlorinated, and chlorinated water probably isn't good for plants. Right. I always open the left door first, not sure why, but let's carry on with that. Hallway. Immediate hallway. Sure. Immediate hallway. And here we're going to have the conservatory. It had to be in a corner. I was thinking it had to be in a corner because there's 2 massive windows in it. Okay. Watering can. Draft locations. The west wing only. Aha! Master bedroom. Master bedroom must be. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot this. Master bedroom is only in the east wing, and the leadership chamber is only in the west wing, only from south-facing doors. So you have to come in from the top to get to the leadership chamber. Interesting, very interesting. And also, the bookshop is only draftable from the library, and the conservatory is only draftable in the corner. I thought it was. Yeah, it's only draftable in the corner. Okay, right. That's very, very good to know. Good. Right, what's beeping? Rook. Conservatory has a rook. It's beeping at me. Key. Right. Floor plan conservation. In the conservatory, you will be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often certain blueprints are drawn. Rarity changes can be reset using the directory in this room. Floor plan conservation. Today you may adjust the rarities of the above floor plans. Rumpus room. Your standard. Make it commonplace. Unusual, we'll make that standard, den, standard as well. Standard, that's standard, that's standard, we'll make everything standard. Supposedly you were standard, weren't you? No, we'll leave you as commonplace. Okay. This means that you need to double back to get to that room. West Wing Hall? Sure, we'll do West Wing Hall. I wonder. I'm not going to go there because it's going to be easier the earlier it is to find this stuff. Like, it's going to be easier to get there than it's to get like there, you know? Yeah, I got the apple orchards one. What gives extra movement? If the apple orchard gives extra movement. Okay. The drawing room. Early days, but absolutely positively make use of it. Coinage, good. Like, am I tripping or something? Is it just me? I don't know. I don't know. Walk-in closet gets 4 items. Reading nook always draws library, and from library we can grab... bookshop. Like, I don't necessarily need the library. We've read all the books. We don't need the library. But I need to get a new bookshop. So library's always going to happen here. A bit of a waste of a library because we've read everything here. No, we have not read Drafting Architects Digest Volume 4. We'll grab that, see what that has anything to say. I wasn't expecting to say anything useful because it's a drafting strategy thing, but maybe it has useful things to do. Why would they otherwise tell me these things, right? And bookshop, books for sale, servants' quarters. Plus 1 key for each bedroom in your house. Have I done servants' quarters before? I want bookshop, but I also want to see a book. I also want to see if I'm... Damn. We've seen servant quarters. This is the room of the... Okay, we've seen the servants' quarters before. Okay. I want to go back in there because I don't remember what it is, and it spreads keys for every bedroom in the house. We haven't got many bedrooms. Right. We want to get a new clue, Realm and Room, the Curse of Blackbridge. Blackbridge is the thing outside, so it might be related to that. Okay. Realm and Rune, if nothing else, will give me the name of the last place we're looking for. We need money. We need a lot of money. So, again, like I said last time, I want to get the office to spread money around. Corridor, good. But also what needs to happen is... What needs to happen is... key, lovely. Apple and pairs of chest out of the main hall. Cool, unfortunately I've not got a hammer, but we have a key. Okay. Funeral parlor does work. I'm not going to open it now, but it's a good thing. It's a thing I'm not unhappy about getting. Gems are in the box with a false statement. The blue box is false. The white box is false. If that's true, then that is a lie. And that is a lie. If that's true, which means that is a lie, which means that is true. It's the thing that no matter which way it still points to its bottom. Okay, assume black box is telling the truth. The white box is false. Which means if this is true, it means that the blue box is false. Which means that the gems are in the box with a true statement. Ah, no, hang on. If this is true, this is a lie, which means the blue box is speaking the truth. Yeah, so if this is true, it means this is the opposite is true, so it means blue box is true. If blue box is true, the gems in the box is the false statement, which means this is the false statement, it's in the white box. If this is false, it means the white box is true. If the white box is true, it means the blue box is false. If the blue box is false, it means the gems in a box with the true statement, and the only true statement is white. So no matter which way you interpret it, white is the box that the gems are in. Okay. Spare bedroom so we can keep moving. Sleep mask, so whenever we get into a bedroom, we get more movement. Door is locked, we've got keys. I'm pushing ahead, I'm not sure why. Boiler room in the best possible place, so it's got a lot of spare locations for boiler room. We might turn around, however, and see if we can get stuff happening over there. No. What am I thinking? No, I'm gonna go over here. Okay, have we got power? Technically, yes. We do have power. I do need to open this at some point, but we do technically have power. Courtyard, darkroom, chapel. Does darkroom carry power over? Darkroom carries power over. So I'll take darkroom just because the darkroom does carry power to the other side. Okay, noted. Now we can go. We could funeral parlor it to get the gems. Okay. I want at least 3 gems. I want to at least be able to 3 gem it. Oh, you got power. Can we open this door? So the door opening is either. Hang on. I mean, you have to power either side of that thing to open the door. So I want to do that without depowering this. That power comes from this thing here, which is, I do this, we turn off power, we open that door. Hey, if I turn this off, hang on. If I turn that on, activate the boiler room, send power that way. If I now do this, that's fine, it opens that, but the door, the thing is still on. Cool, that's fine. Okay, that's locked. The dining room, the weight room, and the passageway. Well, it has to be dining room because I don't want to lose half my movement. Which means, okay, that's irrelevant then. It's irrelevant. Therefore, that'll go because the dining room is not passing power overhead, right? No, it's not. So we'll send it into the dark room. Boudoir, bedroom. We'll do bedroom, mainly because bedroom is free movement and we've been to the boudoir. Locked door. No, not now. Not yet. Hallway. That's locked, that's locked. Dark room, I don't actually want to use that yet. We can go the bottom one for the dark room. Though we don't really want to do that because dark room has no lights in it. Well, it does have a little bit of light now that it doesn't have lights in it at all. Is that a power hint? Is that a power hint? It is a power hint. It's furnace, which is bloody annoying. But it's a power hint. The furnace is active. Okay, so if you send power to the furnace, you get a key. Really? Is that it? If you send power to the furnace, you get a key. In the grand scheme of things, but it's very, that is useful to know. That is very useful to know. that if you send power to the furnace room, you can't see what you're drafting, but the dark room will tell you if it requires power. That's very good. Alternatively, is that something that happens to all rooms? Do all rooms do that? Tell you if they're carrying power, the power can be carried into the next one. Huh. I think I'm going to pick up the key. I've got 3 gems now, so might as well make it count. Let's see if my theory is correct. Oh, so also another pawn in the parlor. It's a black pawn, but so far I'll write down black pawn, but I don't think. And so there was a black rook in the conservatory as well. Color didn't seem to be mattering. Anyway, I'm going to open up that room and see if I get a hint. Power's over here. Archives. Yeah, no, this is less than ideal right now, I'm not going to lie, but it means we might be pushing towards areas that have power showing for us. Archived floor plan requires power. That's all I care about. Does it require power? Or I could alternatively get the gymnasium, because the gymnasium lets me come down from above. You lose movement? Okay, so rooms that require power. So furnace room leads to a key. Bit of a waste, frankly, but that's the gem. That's the garage. West wall garage? Yeah, the garage. Garage. Hang on. How many points in the room we're in, right? Is it pointing to the other room entirely? No, it's pointing to this room. That just means it's automatic. Because you can do... That just means it's automatic. Because you can do that without worrying about the... I was going to say, you can do that without sending power here, because you can do it just by flicking the switch in the thing. You got a bunch of keys, which is nice, but that's odd. Very, very odd. Well, you know, it's see how much power we can get it. How much power we can get. Laundry room. That also perhaps required keys. The weight room doesn't require power. It just sends it around the place. So laundry room. I lose half my movement in that one. Launder currency. I need money. Okay, floor plan. Maid's chamber. And we're picking up all the reds at the moment. There's the office for money, potentially. Spreads money around the house. What that would mean essentially is that the run would become grab all the money we can and go to the bookshop and buy books. Which is fine. Which is fine. I'm okay with that, I think. Also, we have not been here in a while, so... Can we find anything in here that helps us with the, Okay, so is there a chess piece in here? Because I was considering there was going to be a king in here. There is a king in the office. Okay. Wait a second now. Okay, so we've got a king. Parlor has a pawn in it. Conservatory has a rook in it. Bishops. Bookshop has a bishop in it. We've got pawns. We definitely have pawns. something's gonna happen. Drawing room has a pawn in it. Have we got a knight? Security has a knight. Observatory has a knight. We got an observatory. Done. Okay, so we're definitely going to do we're going to chess puzzle time today. Naming the books matching rules for persons for Erdington. March of the Count. Fight of the Queen. Hold the Lord. Passing the Barons. Right. Send also over here. We're also going to do the run payroll. The checks will be placed in each of the staff members' rooms. This includes a servant's quarter and maid's chamber currently. Payroll is issued, hurrah, and spread gold in the estate as well. Brilliant. Perfect. Thank you. Right. Any dates we might find relevant? Any dates we might find relevant here. Like, because the one we got in the boudoir was just a picture of the safe in the Christmas present. Is there another way around this? Is there a date relevant to the book? I mean, the March of the Count. Does the March of the Count mean a book for something? Does that give us a date somewhere there? There's my list of potential dates. Where's my list of potential dates? Aha. Let's try out. Nope. Nope. Oops. Nope. 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 Okay, the dates I have written down from the archives room are not the dates. It feels like it was something in this room. It feels like it's something in this room. Like that hand pointing there. There's a lot of very interesting things that are new, different and new in this room. Like these things. Busts of people, or the same busts we have in the... in the Great Hall. There's like the yellow pyramids, that purple hexagon-y thing. It feels like the date should be in here somewhere, or should be related to something in here. These things, puzzles, do they get a good number if you look at the stuff? I mean, from the right angle, did it look like a number? Because there's 1, 2, 3. Only 3 of them. If there was 4 of them, possibly. Is it related to the people? Is it related to, you know, is it related to this stuff here? I wonder. Is that picture's not a picture I can use? Wait. That's his daughter. I've got a passport here. Date of birth 5/1/56. 0501? No. Didn't think so, like, it feels like it's linked to the stuff in the room. His daughter, his niece. Or... yeah, his niece. Because he is my great uncle. Is it related to this? Is it related to this? March of the Count. March of the Count. It might be related to that. I'm not seeing that the words March of the Count turn anything else though. March 03, the Count. March is a month, so 03, the Count. You know, it's this 31 days in March. Let's give it a go. 03, 01, 03, 02, 03, 03. There we go. Done. Gem again. These red gems. Dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all our demands not involving the police and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smooth as one could hope. And while I'm guessing you had hoped to never hear from us again once we had given you back the envelopes, we felt that one final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. Hopefully, you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Let's first put our apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you expected to find in your desk this week. No, we're not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of the other letters. You are already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there had been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of those points and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colourful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorise. Despite what you may believe you interpreted as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew, I want to personally assure you there was never any tangible danger. If we gave any impression we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit that our word choices may be questionable, enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading, we hope that you will believe us when we tell you that this was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of those funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the contents of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are in fact entirely sympathetic to your underlying cause that the letters pertain to. And you thought this letter could get any more incriminating for us. Like, yes, we sympathize with your cause. Oh crap, this is us incriminating ourselves again. So he was blackmailed by somebody. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh the culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favorably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience. Forever Anonymous X. So, March 3rd. Okay. Question mark. March of the Count. So, we got March, and I'm not sure why the Count becomes 3, but sure. I guess it's the 3rd month, so March, sure, whatever. Dear Mrs. Claire, thank you for replying. Okay, so the red letters are basically part of the blackmail. We were told before that there were going to be many red letters. We were told there were going to be many red letters. I think it was the fortune-telling robot thing that said about the red letters? Okay, this is red letter 8. Red letter 8. 4, this is 5. I'm writing 6, 7, 8. 8 is from blackmailers. Question mark. About apologizing for Any misunderstood threat? R.E. me. So the thing is, like, it wasn't intended to. This is not a calculated ploy to listed payment. Like we weren't supposed. Like we weren't trying to get you to pay us, but as you have paid us well. Interesting. Okay, well that's that done, which is very, very good. So we've spread money around. We can go buy a book now. I got so distracted by other stuff. Maid's chamber has a check in it, potentially. Oh, cool, 10 gold. Servants' quarters would have had a check in it, but we haven't got our servants' quarters. But I needed a bookshop because so yeah, so that's. We're going around. We're going to use the metal detector to find as much money as we can. This still. Wow, I'm here thinking like the run's over. The run's not over. We still got movement. We still got places to go. I'm not sure why I'm thinking the run's over. It's not. I'm sorry. I'm just like, there's money in here. Well, the money will be at the bottom then. No, the money's in the next room. The fact that the metal detector works, like, on the corner is a bit weird. Like, I wish metal detector only worked in the room it's in. So it's clearly picking up stuff that's over here. We want what? We want 50? That's what we're looking for, I think, I guess, is 50. Also, I want to get to the next tier, so at least we get some movement back. I'm going to get at least to rank 8 to get the movement back. What was it? Oh, for God's sake. For God's... this is why Archive is a nightmare. This is why Archive is a nightmare. I want money. I need movement to be able to keep exploring the house to get the money, so we're going to do this. Right, so next is going to be the hallway. It's hallway is the hallway / archives is the last thing we can get, right? I'm gonna do that via the archives. I'm not sure why I'm so adamant to do that via the archives. I'm gonna do that via the archives. Passageway let's power through. An archived floor plan let's power. What other rooms require power? Laundry. Pump room. It's not going to be the pump room. We've not seen the pool, so it won't be the pump room. That's going to be the laundry, isn't it? No, laundry requires money. Laundry requires money. What's this? Oh, it's the bloody weight room. It's the bloody weight room. Wow. Oh god. I definitely need to get my way up to the next area now, but they made it really difficult for me again. Where the hell is the... There's a key somewhere. It's not money if it wasn't... Yeah, there it is. It's camouflaged. Security. I'll take security. forgot to... Laboratory chapel. Do chapel. It's crap for money. But it means I can get to the next area and hopefully earn... Kitchen. Good. Club salad. +5 for every green room in the house. There's only one. Club sandwiches +15 for 8. It's currently day 22. The sale's over. Well, that means the dining room's triggered. I believe if I get an aquarium, it's extra... Hang on, double check. I believe it's if I get a porterhouse steak, if there's a showroom. I've never seen a showroom, so... Give me a showroom, please. Commissary, archive floor plan. Bunk room. Yeah, archive is nightmarish because it just ends everything. Right, well... Back to... How much money is in there in the house? Because that's a very good check, actually. How much money is there in the house? 18 coins and 2 trunks. If the trunks have money in them... If the trunks have money in them, that means we can get... Okay, I have the dinner. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? Because I need to get this done properly, right? We're gonna head back to the bookshop. So I want to get the damn chess puzzle done. We have enough things in the house that I have a full chess set here. So I want to get that done now. So I'm gonna run. I'll pass via the bookshop. I'm not gonna explore everything. As I go through rooms, we'll pick up money that I find. But I think 30 is enough money to buy the Realms and Runes one, I think. I mean, if I get 50, I mean, I'll be very happy with it, but... The map somewhere. Where's the map? The garage. I mean... Do the loop here. $42. $46. So on the way to the bookshop, if I get 4 things, I can get a new clue. That's 2. Well, okay, we didn't get the money. I don't want to waste stuff. We can get Realm and Rune. No, we can get Clear to Blackbridge and the Drafting Strategy Volume 5. That spends all our money. If I find 2 more coins on the way out, I'll be very annoyed. But the point is, I want to go down and do the chess puzzle. We haven't got a lot of movement left, but I think we have a full chess set. I also need to open up the shelter again. So we found the king, or we found a king. Shelter. Letter. Not that we've read it, but I haven't got it written down on the list of letters. And that's the symbol of Arindia. So clearly, like, am I going to be like the long lost heir to Arindia? Like, am I actually like going to end up being like, oh, it turns out you have enough evidence here to claim leadership over India or something. And if so, what a stupid way to go about telling me. Right, okay, so... there is a rook in the conservatory. There's a king in the office somewhere. And so, where's the office? Office is... Wow, this just be still. There it is. Okay, pawn. Anywhere. Bishop. Chapel. There's a chapel over there. There, and then the queen. Queen! No! Damn. You've all been scared. People have been paying attention, been staring, have been screaming at the... Damn it. I didn't actually do bloody queen. I need the ladyship's quarters for the queen. I'm assuming. Possibly boudoir would have queen in it. Who knows? I was expecting master bedroom to be the only king, but... Yeah, I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I'm a complete and total fool. Damn it. But we got a king. We know where a king is. Now, king is definitely in office, and we know that the master bedroom is in the east wing. Which means in future, hopefully, we can... I assume the if her ladyship's quarters has the queen in it, I'm assuming the master bedroom has the king in it. Well, we're just gonna race around the last of the time then. God, but the archives. I guess there's still technically space there, but I wanted to go back here to the... To say that I'm annoyed is understating the point a little bit. It's understating the point a little bit. Yeah, so what we learned, the big thing we learned here is that the east wing, the master bedroom in the east wing, and the west wing has a leadership's chamber from south facing doors. So we have to basically come along, hit the foundation from the left, and then do... Well, corners is useful because of rook, but it's not like vital. We do have other rooks, such as the vault and the reading. The reading nook has a rook in it, so yeah, that's not too shabby. Patio, the gems, the gymnasium. Just give me that, whatever it is. Workshop. Huzzah. Magnifying glass. Burning glass. Magnifying glass and the broken lever. And magnifying glass, metal detector is burning glass. We're not going to have a chance to use it because we have no movement, but we've learned something new. Can light candles and ignite fuses. That has never been relevant, really. I have not got the movement to test the damn thing out. But magnifying glass and metal detector... We lose the metal detector and the magnifying glass, but we can now light special candles and ignite fuses. Hang on, can I... Okay, I can't read the letter from here. Okay. Can we use this to... Again. Like, whenever I leave the room, we're gonna immediately end the turn. But I'm just trying to think, like... I can't think of a room that has candles in it that needs lighting. But anyway, that's the end of that. Well, folks, that's it. Call it a day. I mean, progress was done. We found ourselves a king at long last. I just completely forgot to find a queen as well. But we know where to get them. We know where to go. We know that there's a king in the office. We know that there's a queen in the latest of chambers, which are the rare ones at the moment. Knights at the moment are security and observatory, but they're not too rare. So I think we have found all of them. We've found the damn king. So what we need to do is now is put them all on the board and then go into the chess room. Scarlet Inn. Oh my god, Dark Room screwed us over, because Dark Room gave us Furnace. Although it's also very helpful to know that if they have the power on, it'll show you rooms that link, and it seemed to prioritize rooms that link. It seemed to prioritize rooms that link up with power. Because that has power, that power, 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 power. All these rooms have power. It linked them all up. Six bedrooms? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 bedrooms. Fair enough. Och, Vale. New rooms found. New room found? What new room was found today? Conservatory. Of course it was. And the conservatory is specifically the corners. Well, it has to be a corner, so the easiest corner is this one over here. But I'm assuming that corner over that corner and that corner all work too. Okay, well, folks, that's it for now. I'll catch you all next time. See you then. Bye-bye.